Ever wondered about installing laminate floors? Today, I'm sharing the step-by-step process and showing you everything you need to complete this project. The first step in laying laminate floors is to measure the room and calculate the square footage. You will then want to pick up about 10% extra to allow for waste when making cuts. Once you have your product in hand, you will need to determine which way you will run the flooring. First step, you will roll out a row of underlay. The flooring we are installing today is a floating floor and will rest on top of the underlay. Depending on the manufacturer's instructions, you may need to glue the first row and possibly brad nail it in place. It is important to use spacers along the outside edge to allow for movement of the floor so that the boards do not buckle or pop out of place. Each row will need a starter piece. You will then click the next piece in place. Installation goes pretty quickly along the row. You will need to cut the last piece of the row to length. Use the tapping block and hammer to get a solid lock between pieces. Insert the board at an angle, wiggle into place, and then tap the length of the board. You will then want to tap the end of the board, taking care not to overhammer it. It works well to have a second person paying attention to where the gap is tightly closed. To make a quick job of this project, we found a 3-person team worked really well. The key to the flooring looking natural is to give a random pattern to it. You do not want to alternate starter pieces in a specific pattern. Allow for random lengths while keeping at least 6 inches of space between seams. You want that to carry down 2 to 3 rows before repeating a seam length, as this makes the floor more durable. I'm very pleased with how this flooring turned out. It took what felt like an old random room to a beautiful and finished space. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe to my channel for more informative tutorials and room makeovers. As always, be sure to find me over at my blog, mamasdance.com.